ash blight strata, the embers stir in time. A nexus from the chasm, emerging in its prime. Your nexus rise at the zenith of the sky, tethered to the marrow, where the old gods lie. Nexus, Nexus. Towers breathe the dust.
Welcome to the channel. We'll begin shortly.
Of a titan made of rust. Chitting shells begin to crack. Now the Nexus calls us back. Your nexus rise at the zenith of the sky, tethered to the marrow, where the old gods lie. Nexus, Nexus. Nexus, 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 Nexus. Rise, rise, the embers burn. Yo, Nexus.
Welcome to the channel. My name is Nexus, and today we're going to be playing some of the Morrowind chapter, Elder Scrolls Online. And yeah, let's start, shall we? Go over here for the beginning of the mission.
Jonathan, what's wrong? Someone help!
By the three!
Looks like there's
First a
some
wounded
duplicates
armature,
of
now
these
this!
characters over here for some weird
By
reason.
dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives
That's a
to
glitch.
aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Those words, what do they mean?
What happened?
Merciful Azura,
Okay,
the
that's
Mother
definitely a
Soul
glitch.
spoke
It
through
should
you.
be.
It's a
It
miracle.
should not be doing this with multiple people like this. That's weird. Okay.
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple
Interesting.
tribunal
It's like
priest.
duplicating
and
the
the trouble at the
people.
ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed Lord Vivek and left a colleague alone
Well, it's gonna be
at
an
the
interesting
tomb.
stream today, guys, because we're gonna have duplicates of the main people talking.
Lord Vivek sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andrano ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety, but we failed to complete the mission Lord Vivek bestowed upon us.
Right?
Canon Levoul. He remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivek's questions, but there's no way he can get past the Daedra or ask the questions on his own. May the three grant him wisdom.
I can go to the tomb and help Canon Levoul.
Jonathan, what's wrong? Someone help!
By the three! First a wounded armiger, now this!
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
It's so
Those
funny
words,
seeing duplicates
what
of
do
these
they
people like this.
mean?
It's definitely glitched, man. It's definitely glitched.
What happened?
Merciful Azura!
It's making me
Lord
interact
Lord
with
Vivek,
it again.
protect me. That was Azura, the queen of the night sky. And you, she spoke directly to you. The Daedric Prince Azura possessed that woman and spoke through her. I've heard of such occurrences, of course, but to witness such an event...
Okay, I
She
think they
said
might be
evil
reworking it
creeps through the
because it
land.
seems like there's
I
duplicates
wonder
and
if it
one's
has
the
anything
old
to
one
do
and
with
one's the
what
new
we
one.
saw at the tomb. We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord Vivek. I received specific questions to ask while Levoul concentrated on summoning his ancestor. The Daedra ruined those plans when they fell upon Urnsey, and we were forced to flee.
Okay.
Vile creatures
Daedra?
from oblivion. You hear about an odd ghost or a nest of vampires, but never Daedra. Please, if they're still there, they'll rip Canon Levoul apart. He's definitely not a warrior. Just look at what they did to the buoyant armiger.
Boy, an armiger.
The buoyant armigers comprise one of the military orders of the Tribunal Temple. They seek to emulate Lord Vivek's deeds through actions and words. Poor Urnsey. Those monsters went straight for her. Her blood flowed like lava from Red Mountain.
Red Mountain.
Where are you from? Children learn of Red Mountain before they even taste Flynn. The mountain sits at the center of Vardenfell, periodically rumbling like a sleeping Nyx shaking its leg. Lately, however, it seems to be waking from its long slumber.
Tell me more about Azura.
Azura is the cruel but wise Daedric Prince of Dawn and Dusk. She's one of the good Daedra, for what that's worth. But for her to speak through an innocent means something terrible is about to happen. Why else would she dare Lord Vivek's wrath?
Alright, Lord Vivek and Azura don't get along.
What do they teach you where you come from? Lord Vivek's a
I don't know.
living god!
You tell me.
Azura is merely the anticipation of Sothasil.
You tell me, you
Vivek stands as the present and the
double-faced
future,
person.
while Azura clearly represents Vardenfell's past. So no, they don't get along.
Alright. Who's Lord Vivek?
You don't know Lord Vivek, one of the living gods of the Dunmer Tribunal. You must be new to our land, Outlander. But there's no time. Canon Levoul remain behind. He needs help if he's going to get inside the tomb and ask Vivek's questions.
Vivek's a living god?
Yes, one of the god monarchs of Morrowind. He's the warrior poet who lives in a grand palace in Vivek City. Lord Vivek sent us on this holy mission to request information from Canon Levoul's ancestor. It breaks my heart that I have failed him.
Oh man. Alright, so let's see if we can continue the mission without seeing duplicates. Let's hope there's no more duplicates. It'd be interesting if there is. Anything over here? I guess no more duplicates right here.
Those monsters, it's too dangerous. What am I going to do?
What am I going to do?
Did Canon Valasar send you?
Oh, she did, didn't she? That means she made it to Seydanin. Vivek be praised. Will you help me complete my mission? It would be sacrilege if I don't enter my family's tomb and make Lord Vivek's inquiries.
I'll help you enter the tomb and ask your questions.
As the saints declare, the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be cautious, however. Daedra invaded the tomb. Makes it hard to talk to one's ancestors while monsters try to eat you. I'll also need your help when we reach the summoning chamber.
What kind of help?
Take this scroll with Lord Vivek's inquiries. While I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate on maintaining the connection, you must ask the questions. He insists we use the exact phrasing. We can go inside when you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's enter the tomb.
We're really going to do this? I wish I knew how Daedra got into my family tomb, but I'm sure you can handle them. At least you know they're there. They ambushed poor Armiger Urnsey. Took her completely by surprise. Follow me. I'll open the door.
Alright.
Follow me, but keep an eye out for those Daedra.
Keep an eye out for those Daedra. Well, I've seen duplicates.
Careful. The creatures attacked as soon as we entered the Hall of Remembrance.
Go ahead and take some Daedra out, shall we? Really getting into the good stuff.
This used to be such a peaceful place. I came here as a young acolyte to meditate.
Alright. That guy's gone. Get these over here now. Alright. They got the boss now. Easy boss. One hit kill. Alright, let's go back here again.
We're nearly there. Then we can summon my ancestor.
Okay, we are here.
The summoning chamber.
Alright.
I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra? Why do you summon me, descendant?
My Lord Vivek has inquiries that only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions.
What's the next question?
Ask the warrior poet's questions, Outlander.
Lord Vivek asked the heart of the world key to ascension. Should I be filled with appreciation?
Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. Tell him to rest assured. The heart remains safe. I wonder why that concerns him. Ask the remaining questions, as my time here is short.
Lord Vivek asks, the enemy of the old returned, so devout and bold?
An enemy of old, yes, but not the one that Vivek presumes.
Lord Vivek did Shatha, I can't even pronounce that word, sell in his undying crusade? No, our divinity would shrivel and fade. Riddle, but
So Thersil imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions. He even experimented with his divinity, drawing energy to study before returning it. Loss will come, he foresaw, but not until the collapse of the temple. Now, fact.
I hope that's what Lord Vivek needed. Let's talk outside.
Let's talk outside, little man. Let's see. All of remembrance. Right here. Hope everyone's enjoying the video today. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Nexus
Thank you
Gaming.
for helping
and,
me complete my task.
not Nexus Gaming,
Now,
Martin,
I need to
Nexus,
return to Vivek
and
City.
Nexus Comics, and
Have you been
Nexus
there?
Pet Stories, and my
It's
other
amazing.
channels.
Ziggurats rising out of the water, the moonlit hanging in the sky above. Hey, you should meet me there so I can introduce you to Lord Vivek.
Alright.
Just between us, I understood neither the questions asked nor the answers received. Not that I expected to. Some things aren't meant for mortal minds. That's another reason for you to come to Vivek City, to help me explain what my ancestors said.
It helped recount what happened here.
Excellent. I just need to make a quick stop in Saint-Denis to check on my original traveling companions. When you get to Vivek City, head right to the palace and I'll meet you there. I know that Lord Vivek will want to reward you for assisting me.
I'll meet you in Vivek City.
I'll be along shortly. When you get to Vivek City, head directly for Lord Vivek's palace. Once there, I'll make introductions and we can tell the warrior poet everything we've learned.
Alright, let's do it.
Of course. As I said, the tribunal consists of our 3 living gods, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil. They lead us in spiritual matters and rule over Dunmere society as god monarchs of the Dark Elves. I serve Vivek, but honor the entire tribunal.
Do all Dark Elves follow the tribunal?
Unfortunately, no. The Dunmer houses bow to the tribunal, but the savage Ashlanders refuse to acknowledge their divinity. The heretics never allowed themselves to be assimilated into the great houses. Instead, they hold to primitive superstitions.
Alright. Let's go and go back up to Vivek City and enter his palace. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, guys. And I make a lot of music videos on this channel too, so check those out. We just need to get over here to the palace real quick. A lot of people over there in that crafting area. Pretty good. Let's get back over here. Go up here and then over here. Almost there.
Praise Vivek!
Praise Vivek!
This is the person who helped me at the tomb, my lord.
Lord Vivek, we don't need the help of this outlander.
Oh hush, Archcanon Tarvis. Outlanders have their usefulness, and this one intrigues me.
As you say.
Hi.
I'll be in my office if you need me.
Be in my office if you need me.
Step forward, friend of Lavul, and let us speak. Canon Level says you helped him in his mission. As I have written, the one who helps my ally becomes my friend. Despite the Archcanon's concerns, I greet you with sincerity and pose a simple question. Will you assist us further, Outlander?
What kind of help do you need, Lord Vivek?
I have ordinators and armigers at my disposal. Vast armies of followers and dedicated priests. What I don't have, however, is a fresh perspective. Will you set aside your personal goals for a time and become the eyes and ears of a god?
Of course, Lord Vivek. I'll provide a fresh perspective.
Good. I need assistance to investigate a strange phenomenon that the Ancestor confirmed may indeed be a problem. We'll start with a simple divination ritual. Archcanon Tarvis can tell you what we need to delve into this mystery.
Was what the ancestors said helpful?
Levoul's ancestor assured me that a source of power remains safe. As for the rest, let the guess ripen in the mind, and only speak when the fruit grows certain. I require more information on these matters, hence the need for the divination ritual.
When I first arrived, I saw a vision of Azura.
The Daedric Prince? I suppose the same events that concern me might interest Azura, though she could just as easily be the source of these troubles. Red Mountain, strange Daedra, and then there's... well, we'll talk more about that when you return.
Alright. So guys, I'm gonna call that a video today. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And see y'all next time. Peace.
Upon the ash-blight strata, the embers stir in time. A nexus from the chasm emerging